Sometimes you'll see a court date pop up where it says advisement, or it says that you're set for an advisement of charges. So what does that mean? Basically what happens is if you're charged with a crime, you have to be told what that charge is, and you have to be told what the elements of that charge are so that you can understand exactly what the state is trying to bring against you. So an advisement date is simply a date where the judge or the magistrate will tell you, okay, these are the charges that you have against you. These are kind of the general elements. They don't have to go through every single specific iteration of them, but they have to say generally what the charges are and tell you what your possible penalties are that you're facing. Now, sometimes if you are arrested, let's say for a domestic violence charge, that advisement can be done while you are still in custody or in jail, because in Colorado we just had a revision of our in custody statutes and how long someone can be kept in jail. So there's a certain period of time where they have to advise you so that you can qualify for a bond within a certain number of hours, but they can advise you while you're in the jail. A lot of the times judges will do that by video. So it'll be like a video court into the jail. Other times, if you're out of custody, or if you bond out before you can be advised, or if it's your first time appearing on a new charge, the judge will say, okay, this is set for an advisement date. They're going to, sometimes, depending on the county and depending on the level of charges, the DA will actually hand you a copy of the complaint, as in felony cases is when we normally see this, and it'll list out the charges. In smaller or lower level cases, you won't always necessarily be advised of the charges in a formal advisement court date. Sometimes, like for a speeding ticket, for example, the advisement is actually the ticket itself saying, hey, this is what we're charging you with. Now, if you have an attorney, which everyone should have an attorney, if you have an attorney, even for a speeding ticket, the attorney will be able to advise you, okay, these are the possible penalties that you're looking at, because speeding tickets, believe it or not, can carry jail time with them. These are the possible penalties. You could go to jail for this. This is how we're going to address this. So if there's a specific advisement date, just know all you're going to be doing is going in and having the judge tell you what you're being charged with formally. They're going to ask, do you understand those charges? And then you'll be free to go after that, and they'll set another court date. If you don't have a formal advisement date, your attorney should be able to advise you, and they should always advise you of what you're being charged with and what that actually means, so what the elements are of those charges.